Yeah, I'm going to walk you through what needs to be done in order to start seeing 2 to 3 more new listings a month consistently. So this will be a series of videos that I'm going to do. Usually, the step one starts with targeting, right? Targeting the right market. Now, when agents want to start getting more listings, they start throwing spaghetti at the wall and see what works, right? From running ads to cold calling to hiring marketing agencies, they do it all. Next thing you know, they're basically out of thousands of dollars. And to avoid this issue, the first thing you need to do is who to target. Let's say if you're cold calling or door knocking or doing mailers, rather than focusing on all the homes in the zip codes, focus on the ones that have a need to sell, irrespective of the market conditions, right? So a lot of times now the interest rates are higher. People that have a low interest rate, 9 times out of 10 are not going to sell, but people that have a need to sell, you're going to have much more success with that, right? So for example, instead of going after FISBOs and expired listings, which all agents go after, you can focus on 10 zip codes and going after people that have a need to sell. You'll get more sellers that want to chat with you. These sellers won't throw out the objection that you're like the 10th agent to call me. Okay. So you and I both know that's basically like climbing up the objection ladder. Right now, the rise of interest rates, a lot of folks have a lower interest rate, especially those that have bought a house less than 10 years ago, right? And they don't have a need to sell. So instead of focusing on homeowners, instead focusing on homeowners that are either going through a divorce, seniors, tired landlords, absentee homeowners, tax liens. This will help you generate listings. Basically, you'll be if you focus on these key metrics or key types of folks, you're basically drinking listings from a fire hose, right? It will be a volume game, but you will still see much more success with it. All these folks, irrespective of the market, have a need to sell. And the sale of their home does not depend on the interest rate, but what situation they're in, which is the key to getting listings. Okay. You can still go after FISBOs and expires. Those are like really good leads as well. But also focusing on these ones is going to increase your success rate a lot more. Okay, so now instead of targeting a specific neighborhood where no one wants to sell, focusing on zip codes that have homes that need to be sold, we'll be focusing on flood on listing appointments, right? So here's an example here. For example, one of our clients in Middlesex County, they got 518,000 people, single family homes. But when we narrow down the search and target homes that are either going through a divorce, seniors, tired landlords, we only got about 2,800 homes. Now, if you had to cold call these folks, would you cold call 500,000 homeowners, or would you do 2,800 homeowners that are super targeted and have a need to sell? Also focus on who to target that will make an impact on the results you get. Average list size should be about 2,500 folks. If it is lower, either change the targeting based on your market. Some of the changes or that you can do is you can add more zip codes. Is basically age of the home, equity of the home, and loan type. These are three things that you can look at. Now, if you don't really have that many seniors, tired landlords, absentee homeowners, stuff like that, you can play with these things. Age of the home, homes older than 10 years old have a high likelihood of being sold, so focus on that. Equity in the home, those have 50 to 70% equity in their home will have a high likelihood of selling. And loan type, construction loans or homeowners that have an adjustable rates have a high likelihood of being sold, especially with the rise in interest rates. So if you have a tough time pulling a list with niche markets, adjust the above variables and work with that, but don't just blindly reach out to everyone. Okay. Hope that was helpful. And I'll keep making other videos as well. But this was just one. Focus on the right market and you'll see success with it. Talk to you soon. Have a good rest of the day.